A monumental step that changes everything is what Carlos III is taking today, February 4th. This scandalous moment is causing great anger to both Prince William and Prince Harry. The former, Prince William, because he feels he has been given a monumental slap in the face, the latter, Prince Harry, because he feels betrayed by his father. On the other hand, I want to know what you think after we reveal this tremendous bombshell that comes straight from the source. Now that Kate Middleton is returning to her royal duties, Queen Camilla is gradually stepping back from them, and Carlos III is taking more and more power and strength. What do you think about everything that is happening? Share your opinion below, and we will immediately contact our press room to find out exactly how Carlos III is now having problems with his two sons. What did he do to make both English princes so angry with him? Undoubtedly, the world of entertainment currently has a significant global influence, and that is why many celebrities and public figures have opened the doors to their private lives to share parts of their daily routines with the world. As indicated on the webpage, Carlos III challenges Meghan and Harry with an ambitious project on a major streaming platform, a documentary about the environment. King Carlos III is ready to launch a project that promises to generate a lot of buzz in the entertainment world and the royal family, in collaboration with a major streaming platform. The monarch ventures into the world of documentaries with a production dedicated to his relentless fight for environmental protection. This project is set to premiere at the end of the year 2025 or at the beginning of the year 2026. Carlos of England, in his vision of a more sustainable world, takes a further step by distancing himself from British production companies and betting on one of the main streaming platforms. This movement has generated great anticipation, marking a step toward the future of sustainability. A fervent defender of the environment for decades, the King already expressed in 2010, in his book A Harmony, A New Way of Looking at the World, his vision on the need to rethink the relationship between humanity and nature to avoid an environmental crisis. Now, with this new project, he seeks to make a quantitative and qualitative leap, bringing his reflections to a much broader audience. The documentary, whose filming is taking place at his residence of Dumfries House in Scotland, will focus on the ecological initiatives he has promoted over the years, as well as the fight against climate change, a topic in which Charles has been actively involved. Even in international forums such as COP28 in Dubai, he intervened to emphasize that human survival depends on finding a balance with the natural world. The documentary will not focus solely on the figure of the monarch but on the concrete actions he has undertaken during his reign in favor of the environment. The production is being carried out with the aim of inspiring the audience to be more aware of their ecological footprint and to make decisions that contribute to mitigating the effects of climate change. Through this collaboration, Charles seeks to bring his message to a global audience, especially to the new generations who play a fundamental role in the fight for sustainability. Charles's decision to choose the streaming platform has not gone unnoticed, especially since it is rumored that the choice could be influenced. Due to the desire to avoid any association with the platform where the Duchess and Duke of Sussex, Meghan and Harry, have previously worked, the relationship between the King and his younger son has been tense in recent years. This new documentary could mark a contrast with the productions made by the aforementioned. It is crucial it should be noted that, throughout his life, the monarch has been a staunch advocate of political neutrality, maintaining his position as head of state. However, this choice could reflect his desire to distance himself from his sons and daughter-in-law's media projects. Moreover, Charles III's decision to opt for a rival platform further highlights the nature of this move. This documentary not only has educational value regarding the environment but also represents an opportunity for the King to humanize his figure in the eyes of the public. Although the British royal family has always had a rigorous protocol, with this production, Charles III has the opportunity to present himself as a leader committed to the future of the planet and to future generations. Instead of being limited to the typical institutional representation of the monarchy, the monarch is venturing into a more personal and accessible terrain, which could generate a new connection with the British people and international audiences. This is not the first documentary project in which Charles III has been involved, but it is the most ambitious and has a global reach. In the past, the king had already participated in other documentaries about nature and the environment, but this one, being produced by a global platform, carries greater visibility not only in the United Kingdom but also worldwide. In this special report, some questions still remain unanswered, such as what we can expect from this project. Although many details about the documentary, such as the final title or the release date, are still unknown, what is clear is that Charles III has a very defined vision of continuing to fight for the environment. This project, which could mark an important change in the way members of the royal family relate to the media and the public in general, takes advantage of modern platforms to reach an audience very diverse. Although the choice of a certain platform may have personal and strategic motivations, what is certain is that this documentary becomes a key piece to understand not only the king's concerns about the future of the planet but also the change in the relationship between the royal family and the modern world of entertainment. In conclusion, the arrival of this documentary reflects King Charles III's ambition to leave a legacy beyond the monarchy, bringing his message of sustainability to a global audience. Undoubtedly, the project has the potential to capture worldwide attention and could be a turning point for the royal family in terms of communication and international projection. King Charles III is causing a stir in the British royal family with his new venture into the world of streaming through a documentary. This project not only marks a shift in his media approach but also presents an indirect blow to both his son, Prince William, and the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. William, concerned about his father's health and the workload that such projects could generate, would have suggested to the monarch not to venture into the digital world and broadcasts, fearing it could affect his well-being. On the other hand, this decision by Charles III could have repercussions on the Sussexes' business, especially on their lucrative contract, by directly competing with their media projects. The King Charles venture into the world of streaming through a documentary is causing a seismic shift in the British royal family. This move not only clearly challenges his son, Prince William, who has expressed concern about the risks to his father's health, but also puts the interests of the Duke and Duchess of Sussex in jeopardy. Prince William would have recommended the monarch avoid venturing into the digital world, fearing it could affect his well-being. The work pace and constant exposure may endanger his well-being, a message that does not seem to have resonated with Carlos. Meanwhile, his entry into the streaming sphere with Amazon, the main competition of Netflix, not only marks a declaration of independence from British producers but is also seen as a direct threat to the lucrative media deal of Meghan Markle and Harry with Netflix. The rivalry between platforms is intensifying, and this move could alter the economic balance that the couple has built around their image and digital presence. Carlos III's gesture of choosing Amazon for his documentary on the environment, far from being a mere professional strategy, also seems to be a symbolic act of distancing from the Sussexes and their world of media projects. In short, this choice of platform not only reshapes the business landscape of the royals but underscores family tensions and new roles within the monarchy, making it clear that the king is not willing to be overshadowed by his children's interests, even if it means challenging their well-being and businesses. This was a special report from our department.